Essentially, you could say this is kind of like real quick with Kamish reviews. Oh my goodness. Well, mm. First of all, shout out to the new members. I have a few new members been added to YouTube membership and Mint group. But at this time, it's late. And I know there's been a buzz about Joelle since I posted it on Instagram and even went live about it or posted a video, whatever I did about Joelle. You guys already know that I covered the Joelle story about Google showing that this man was deceased. I said that it's crazy. It pretty much let out a storm in the Ready to Love community and the Ready to Love bloggers and podcasters who covered the story. Commission reviews tries not to follow in the same footsteps as everyone else. She tries to do things different. I always have been that way. Keeping my ears to the ground and having the relationships that I have endured over the years. There's a rumor floating that first let me say this. When I first looked up the whole situation with Joelle online, there was about 4 or 5 websites who literally said almost the same thing verbatim. That was a red flag to me. It didn't make any sense. But then it made sense. I said it's the same websites. They're connected some kind of way. Then in the back of my mind, I was thinking somebody's coming after somebody for something's going on. Then as the streets were talking, there is a post in the Facebook group about it. He was like, "What?" That went around for a little bit. That the woman in question I'm speaking about, who I don't have a name or anything, not happy with no communication or ghosted, as you young people say, tried to contact him and allegedly didn't respond back. One thing I will say is that maybe I'm old school, but if you try to contact a man and he doesn't want to have anything to do with you, that's usually it, right? Or I assume that's it. It's kind of not the case on this one, where she takes matters into her own hands, allegedly. I'm trying to get a hold of this man. He's not answering any of my calls. And I have reached out to everybody that may know him, asking about him. To me, that's like somebody who's random that goes to your job and says, "Hey, I was wondering, I'm looking for David. Haven't talked to him in a while. Is he okay? And he's like, wait, what are you talking about? David, how does somebody respond to that? An old co-worker or whatever. Allegedly, she's asking people around him to try to find out where he is. I find that very interesting. Allegedly. Allegedly. And then when no response happened, or maybe no text message response, the result was, I'm going to find you some kind of way. I'm going to make everybody pay attention to make you become found. I'm going to put out a fake story about you being gone from everything. Once that happens, they'll dig you up, they'll find you. Because people are going to ask or say condolences, oh my God, I can't believe it, or whatever. Somebody will dig up on this. This is sad for a few reasons. One reason is this man has children. So, for anybody, you don't know who they're connected to put out a lie, allegedly, like that, it's very sad for that person's family and people around them, or people who are fans, or whoever loved that person. So, to me, I ask this question: would a woman go that far to get a hold of a man they were interested in if they didn't call them back? They put out a rumor that he is deceased. I know how animated I am, and this is what we're talking about. I actually put it in the YouTube chat as a poll. I say mystery woman because I don't know who this person is. Would a woman go that far to spread such a heavy rumor that would affect everybody in his life because he didn't return call or didn't respond to a text message? Let me see if you guys said anything. We got 14 in chat. Make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe. Please make sure you check out Music and Mental. That is a new mentee I want to shout out. That is actually in the chat. Okay, period. Commission reviews. Y'all know what we do over here. We got 15 in the chat. Make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Of course, if you want to donate to the channel, it is the same regular. Nothing has changed. Commission reviews. Okay, so anyway, the topic. This is kind of a part two of me talking about Joelle when I spoke about how I felt that Joelle Google should be more responsible, letting the report be about this man not being here and it not being true. Other things have come out since then, but it's two separate things. This is about a woman who did not hear from this man, to the point where before she acted on this, reached out to people around him to see if she could find him and why he wasn't answering her calls or text messages or whatever. All of a sudden, this rumor comes out this man is gone, and I didn't look at the let me see what that's in the poll. When a woman go to this extreme, 29% says yes, 71% says no. Make sure you hit that like button. Prime says he better watch his back. To me, when I think about it, there's a lot of things that's coming out about this. There's a lot of things coming out about this situation with Joel. And I understand that. I'm speaking about this because we speak about Ready to Love in the show, about finding love, but it seems like the after show where nobody's around, where it's just the cast, a lot of things happen. And they are, they're open to date and find love however they do it. But the scary thing is because once you've been on TV, I feel like people out there look at you differently. So maybe he ran to somebody that maybe took things too far. This may be a deeper story about the after effects of being on a TV show like this, where people may look at reality TV and try to make their own version of reality TV and have like some kind of twisted situation going on. Like, y'all know me, I'm going to talk about a lot of stuff, but I'm like, this is a mystery. Just some of the clues, context clues that have been on the street, and just, me put my ears to the street and things that I've heard. A lot of things started with this young lady just trying to find him. Women all over the world have had a situation where the dude did not call or text him back. Okay, look, I'm gonna drop the link for anybody who want to come up here and give their opinion about this. This is an open chat, I guess. I just made it that way. So that's the link. Don't come being disrespectful. So if you got some things you want to add to this, there is the link. It's an open chat. It's late. Let's get into it. Look, it is what it is. I'm cool with it. Let's go ahead. Let's go. Period. Okay. I am gentle and respectful as possible. I'm only talking about how this rumor came to be because I did do a part one of this before when I spoke about how could Google allow this to be on the internet. So, and I'm so excited. My mic is on the way. Should be here tomorrow. I have my audio interface. I have my cloud. All these things I have. I'm just so hyped. Anyway, the link is dropped. If you want to come up, and we're talking about Joel. First, there was a rumor saying his man died, and now there's another thing saying that a woman, a mystery woman. That's why you see my silhouette. A mystery woman who were looking for Joelle, even asking, I want to say cast people, just people in his life. And then here comes this rumor that he's dead all of a sudden on the same five websites, saying almost the same thing verbatim. And if you look at the websites or the keywords that you had to type in, when somebody has died or some story is affiliated with one person or whatever, you type their name, the story comes up. In this instance, you had to type in certain keywords. So, as I did my digging a little bit, like in my old days, I was like, something's not right. He may have other things going on, and I know that he does, but something's not right because there was two different stories swirling around this whole situation. And I was like, has anybody paid attention to this mystery woman? Everything happened in the same way. When the story was on the Facebook group Ready to Love, it was a similar story saying that Joelle had passed. And then we went to the websites, same keyword, similar story. But nobody else posted about it. You didn't hear anything about it. And I'm trying to figure out, and I've asked this question to the chat, to my Commission Reviews crew and everybody who's watching on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. Would a woman go this far because she's upset because a man did not respond to a DM or a text message? Especially if she knows he has a lot of stuff going on and is not able to respond. So, wouldn't it make it easy for a woman in that position if she knows his plate is full and he can't respond or say anything? What am I going to do? I'm going to put a rumor out there this man died. He going to have to go live. He going to have to say something. Y'all hit that like button, please. He going to have to do something because somebody needs to respond to me about this because I'm trying to get his attention and he ain't even calling me. I've been texting him. I've been calling him. Where you at? Sometimes somebody that's a stalker that's moving like that, people are not going to necessarily pay attention. If a couple of people are asking, hey, I haven't seen him. How you doing? You don't actually realize it until it's like a scary time. Like, wait a minute. I remember old girl asked about him last week. Who was that? I'm telling you, there's a lot of moving pieces behind here. Demeter says that's a lot. What was her end game? He really going to dislike that. He has his own stuff going on, and I'm not getting to that. But what I'm saying is that this is just something else that's out there. That there was a mystery woman asking about him. And then a post on Facebook about him being deceased. I think people ignored it or didn't believe it or something. I didn't hear anything about it. And I could have sworn I might have saw something, but because his wife passed on, I just put it to that and didn't read that deep into it. And then someone sent it to me last week or whatever it was, and I was like, "What is that?" Then I posted about it on my Instagram and posted about it on my YouTube live and told my mentee Mata from Mama, and people was typing in the comments and saying things like, "Yo, his sister is aware, the family is aware, whatever, da da da." And that's when I was like, okay, really wasn't digging too much because I was hearing a lot of different things, and for me, I won't touch on every story because I'm just not gonna do it. I would touch on, and say things, report this, whatever. But for me, I was kind of like, TMO. First of all, welcome to the membership. I am very, very happy. I've had 2 members come through. Let me go and say thank you. Oh, he got some applause. Period. Period. Commission Views crew in the building. This is a growing crew. Appreciate it. Let me get some gunshots too. Hold up. Yes. Period. Okay. We are the bomb. All right, I'm done playing. I gotta make sure I add you to the Instagram group. Just a regular, not that regular, but the Instagram group on Instagram. TMO. Please DM me on IG. Let me know with membership tier that you chose, please. Demita says that seems like she's cruising for a bruising. Okay, come through, leave the beaver. Love that show. Well, that's heavy. He treated V wrong, so maybe he's getting karma. And I looked him up. We don't do that, baby, over here. No, no, we do not. I'm not gonna say anybody's getting karma. Like, I'm not saying that men don't do dirt and don't deserve to get dirt. It's it is what it is. But check this out. It's creepy. It is creepy. If a dude tells a girl nothing and ghosts her, real talk. Let's be real. Let me have a conversation with you guys real quick. Let me have a real conversation. Women, we've had it happen where the man be so into us, and then all of a sudden he's not in. Like, girl, what's going on? Like, what's happening? Okay, I get it, but to get to a point where if the dude is not calling you back and not texting you, to make up a whole lie about a man who's attached to family, children. That's why I said, sit down here. Let me talk to you real quick. Tell me where that's okay. Tell me where that is okay. Because I don't agree with that. Maybe he doesn't like you anymore. It's like, girl, get over it. I'm trying not to go in on nobody. I don't know all the details. So I'm trying to be as, you know. Timo says, yeah, her feelings when you grown shouldn't result in this. It should not. What if one of the kids happened to look it up and scroll and see, oh, it said my daddy is, dead? Because he's a father. Why would you even put that on somebody? On some kids? Why? Because he didn't call you back? When I heard this, what I really was like, bro, this is like really pissing me off because it's like, what's going on Facebook? It says Facebook user. So I don't know who it actually is, but what's going on? It's crazy that people believed it. I mean, it wasn't even from a biblical sources. I never believed it. And I made a point of saying it in my life. I made a point of saying this over and over and over. I do not believe this story. The websites look weird. I don't believe it. And I kept saying there is something more. Thinking about a woman doing this was like one of the theories. But in my mind, I'm thinking, hold on. Who is this Facebook? But as a grown man, we don't ghost people. I understand that too. Facebook, it says Facebook user. Shout out to everybody on Facebook in my group, Commission Reviews. That's pretty much what it's in here. I'm gonna say this. You said as a grown man, we don't to ghost people. I put the link in the chat if anybody want to come up and give their opinion. Wait a minute. I put the link in the chat. I'm putting it there now. You don't have to show your face. Just come get your opinion. Dedrick, if you will come give your opinion, hit the link. Okay, so Demeter says that's embarrassing. We need that interview, lady view out there. Demeter, the reason why I don't think I would get that interview, this is my thing about it. For me, it's not about the interview. The reason why it's not is because my platform and my brand and what I do. Um, I do reality TV, but I also like to talk about the cast. I interview the cast, and I like to break down. That's something that will never change about me is breaking down stuff. This story to me, I wanted to break it down in a different way. That if this woman wanted to find Joel, that's bad. That she went through everybody in his circle or whoever, friends, family, whoever, and couldn't find him. That she felt she had to put this out, allegedly, if this is true. Put this out. Why? Why? A man, whether he look, if a man goes to woman, it is foul. But to me, it's not foul enough to stalk him because to me, this is almost like stalker. This is stalkerish. You put out a whole lie about a man not being here anymore. Hello, this man has ties and connections. As I state again, a father. I would feel this way even if it was my enemy. It's not that deep to me. I don't think a woman deserves to have that man's attention. Uh TMO says, yeah, he also lost an ex, and that could cause his kids more trauma. Like I said, I think that Joel has his own thing going on. But I just say I'm not. I'm talking about this. Prime says she won't show her face. I would love to interview her. No, let me phrase it. I choose who I interview now because most of my interviews actually are people who are on reality TV, and I choose. So I say that in my old days, I would have immediately jumped to interview her. I probably put on my podcast or something. My podcast is just I love my podcast, but because it's not YouTube, it's just Apple Music. I mean, Apple Podcast or whatever. Anyway, um, I just feel like this as a woman, you're gonna be on the woman's side automatically, right? Most time people think that. Oh, something going on with a woman. Oh, he must be wrong. I have always went to the own beat of my drum. If I think she's wrong, I will call her out and I'll say she's wrong. If a woman actually went to this length to get a man's attention, I don't rock with that. I don't agree. Because to me, it's weird. He didn't respond to a text message. Okay. He didn't call you back. Okay. He's dirty. Yes. Find somebody else. Move on. We got 19 in the chat right now. Welcome to Commission Review. Hit that like button and subscribe. Regardless of what anybody says, you could be on her side. I can't be in this instance. People can come to me and say, oh, well, he did this and he did that and dot, 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 dot. I do not agree with trying to let the world believe a man is dead. Because even if you was like, oh, it's no big deal, he is this, that, and the third, there are little people who call him dad who might beg to differ on that. And that's what bothers me about it. What that wouldn't even be worth the risk to get revenge on a man because he didn't call you back after y'all did whatever. Men have done it for years before me. She slept with you. Okay, he didn't call you back. He gave me the wrong number on purpose. Whatever the circumstance, I'm thinking about movies. I'm making a point. So in 2023, if a man does not return your call or your text message, the thing of it is to say that he died so that everybody's going crazy. I don't get the benefits. I'm like rubbing my head. What is the benefit of that? Like I said, I know there's a lot going on with this man and his story. The fact that Google didn't fact check it to me is also weird. Dedrick, I'm assuming this is Dedrick from Facebook, said this is comical. It happens more often than you realize. Are you saying it happens more often that a woman will put out that a man is dead because he didn't call her back on the phone? I'm gonna say this. If this is my homeboy, okay, let's say this is my homeboy, and he slept with her or he dated or whatever happened between the two of them. She hits me up and she's like, hey, I know y'all used to work together last year. I'm trying to find such and such. Is he okay? Where he at? I'm gonna be like, first of all, who is this? I don't know you. As I'm saying this to her, I'm texting him. There's this lady calling me asking about you. I don't know who she is. Heads up. That's just me. I don't want to get involved in mess or people's business. That's me as well. I know I'm a blogger. I'm just saying, if that's my friend or whatever, I don't want to be involved. But there's no way I could be like, oh wow, that's not creepy. That's weird. Miss Demita says, if this is her go-to reaction, he probably had a good reason to ghost her. I mean, I don't know how long has been. I don't know the time span where he allegedly ghosted her, allegedly, and she didn't hear from me anymore or whatever. I don't know that time. I don't know. Because that's also important as well. What is the time in between? The link is in the chat. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dedrick is in the chat and says she DM'd me I told her to try again because I didn't know. She DM'd you. I want to know. DJ, hit the link. You ain't got to show your face. You don't have to show your face. Now you know that. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Dedrick, hit the link. You ain't got to show your face, baby. Because to me, I'm trying to figure out what would be the purpose of. I mean, I know you can't answer that because you're not her, but what is the purpose of asking somebody that? What is it? You say you're trying to. Your phone should let you do it. Just say yes to everything first. And then you can hide your put your avatar up. Just say yes to get in. Wait a minute, y'all. I am tripping and trying to understand. As a woman, I'm trying to understand this, to be honest. I get kinda, where you've been like ghosted or whatever and feeling like what is he doing? Why did he whatever y'all did together, you know. Hold on, y'all. Dietrich, you got the link? Dietrich, if you got your computer, if you got your computer, it might be easier. Let me drop the link again. Okay, right now we are waiting for Dietrich to hit the link, hopefully. And we are talking about this whole situation with Joel, who well, first about the websites that said that he was dead, and it was odd and weird. Then the rumors out there saying that a woman may have started this because he didn't respond to a text message or whatever. I mean, I'm probably making it pretty small, but ghosting someone is pretty much that. And I did I had a lot of stuff going on today, and I was like, well, I'm gonna go live tonight because I did report this on my live on my channel about Joel when he was, when I saw the websites, and I even told you guys websites and told you guys what it was said, and it was the same thing verbatim. It just seemed off to me. First of all, guys, if you have not joined the membership, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. First of all, hit the like button. StreamYard sometimes give people I've had problems sometimes with interviews where people click the link, ask them do all this crazy stuff. So I don't know if he's having an issue, but on the phone, which is actually a beta, StreamYard beta, I actually thought that normally it's pretty basic with the StreamYard. Um so anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. What you see on your screen is a comment that was made by Dedrick from Ready to Love. I did not know who was actually in my chat because when everybody comes from my Facebook group, it'll just say Facebook user for some reason. I don't know why. It won't actually because I have more than one person in my group. For some reason, it will not show their name. So anyway, I asked earlier who that was, and he was like, "This is Dedrick." And I spoke about a rumor that's been kind of floating around a bit about a young lady who was ghosted by Joelle, and Joelle ghosted her. She was trying to locate him, and in the midst of all of that, this rumor comes out about him being dead. So Dietrich surprised me in the chat when he said that she DM'd him and he told her to try again because he didn't know he didn't know where he didn't know where he was. Allegedly, he's been kind of not on social media, kind of off the grid a bit. And I don't think she was trying to find him because she was concerned. I mean, I don't know. Let me not lie and say I have no idea. I don't I don't know. But if you are concerned about somebody, would you make up a lie like this just to get a man's attention? So, like I said, Dietrich said that he actually got a DM from her, and I really was hoping he hit that link. He said he was trying to from his phone. He don't have to show his face or anything. He can put any avatar up, even though if you're ready to love, you know who Dietrich is. But still, just come on up and say what happened. And not only that, as a man, he says this happens more than one, this happens more than one time. And for me, it's one I'm like, what? What do you mean this happens more than once that a woman would go to a length to say that a man is dead just to get his attention? So I was intrigued to hear that as well. Demeter says, heck no, she not gonna get good attention from him. I don't know. He's able to come on. Hold on. There go Dietrich right there. Okay, Dietrich says women say and do a lot of things to get attention, especially if she likes the man. Dietrich, why you didn't hit the link? I don't know what's up with this, but it won't allow me to hit the link. Wait a minute. Okay. So you were on your phone. What does it say? Invite guests. Make sure I'm. Hold on. So when you click the link, what does it say? That's the link right there. Let me click on it and see what it says myself. Hold on, let me see what it says. I just want to see what it says. Can I hold on? Okay, Dedrick, I don't know what you are doing, but it takes me right backstage. Hey, Abby. As soon as I click the link, it takes me right backstage. Why does it look like that? Oh, it looks fine. I'm trying to get Dedrick to hit the link, Abby, because okay. The way I started this was the Joel and the whole, you know, situation with that. So with that situation, I knew there was more to the story. So with that, I heard that there was a woman who was asking about Joel, and then all of a sudden, this whole death rumor came out. So to say that she started this rumor. Well, as I'm talking about this, Dedrick, who was a part of the season with Stacy B, said that she actually DM'd him and was asking about him. So of course there's this is allegedly that putting two and two together that because she cannot find this man or can't get a hold of him or got ghosted, whatever circumstances, that's how the rumor got started. Too much is happening tonight, baby. And Dedrick, excuse me, Dedrick is a straight up type of dude. And then we got to the thing about saying that would a woman go that far to find her dude? Man got kids, family connections. And so I asked Dedrick to hit the link. And then that's where we were. He said he tried to hit the link, but he said something, I don't know. But I said hit the link. I just Dedrick, FYI, I tested the link. I going to my phone and clicked on it. It took me right backstage. As soon as you clicked on it. Epic, I want you to click this link to make sure that I'm not tripping. He said he tried to do it. It was acting funny. I'm gonna drop the link real quick. Please tell me if it is okay. 'Cause I wanted to hear from Dietrich, even though he typed in the chat. Oh, there you go, right there.
What
What's
up?
going on, King?
Chilling. What's going on, love?
Long time no see. What's going on, bro? How you doing?
I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. Yeah.
Like I said, you blunt. I said you. I was saying just now. I said he's very straight up. I know that has not changed. So
Oh, not, not at all. Like when you were saying, don't. I don't have to show my face. Like I don't.
I know, but I always say the disclaimer to everybody. But I know how you are. You pretty straight up. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So go ahead and now you said she hit you at first. It was two things I want to talk about because about the woman thing and about going that far. But you said she DM'd you.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the same chick, the stuff that you saying though sound familiar though. You know what I'm saying? So it was this lady, she did hit me up a couple of times. The first DM I didn't respond to it. And then the next DM, it was kind of lengthy and she was like, hey, I'm really concerned. I haven't, seen him in a while and all this stuff like this. So I just was like, so I was like, let me hit her up real quick just to see what this is about. And she was like, what up, Ron? So I was like, yeah, I was like, nah, I was like, I don't know where he's at or what he's doing. I just told her straight out, like, we don't communicate like that. And I'm not gonna start now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but if he hasn't talked to you, then it's a reason behind that.
Right.
So that was my whole thing in that situation. I mean, I know it's fake. It's not real. I mean, it doesn't take a genius to look at the I think people don't look at the sources. That's what be killing me. It's like people don't look at the sources. They just immediately see something on the internet now and they all of a sudden just say, oh, that's truthful. And I'm like, nah, like, look at the source. If it's Ghetto Hot News 21, that's not real. Like, this it's just not real, you know.
Right. Right.
So, so you got it. And then I was looking, and if you started reading some of the stuff, it was saying how, and I don't like to speak on a dead, but it was saying like how his wife was mourning his death, and I was like, wait, he had passed before. I know that's not true. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so it was foolishness. It was foolishness.
So for because it connects all together with that storyline that uh a woman go that far. If a man is not trying to talk to you, how would you take it to a point where you want people to think that this man is no longer on this planet? That is extreme.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing where people, you wake up in the morning and your car got hole on it. You know what I'm saying? Or all your shoes cut up and stuff like it's all in the same mentality. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's just it in that way. I can't judge her, but what I can say is she's probably hurting, and because she hurting, she trying to cause as much hurt as she can towards him as well, if that makes sense to you.
Uh, no, okay. Yes, it sounds like she's hurt. Abby, a woman that would take it that far. I'm agreeing with you. She probably is hurt really bad, and she probably do care about Joelle, but that is a lot. That man has children.
Yeah, but again, with her, she in the selfish mode, so she don't really care nothing about all that. And if he ghosts her, I'm guarantee you she probably ain't met the kids, so she not nobody significant.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that. Well, that's reckless then, because you don't even know what that person. If a man doesn't talk to me anymore, I don't know what he may have. To say he's dead is going to affect everything everybody he knows or don't know or whatever. I don't. Oh Lord, come on, Ed. But I know I see your face.
It's a lot. So you mean to tell me that he stopped talking to her, and so she said, "Why did he stop talking to me? He must be dead." Is that is because I'm just trying to
Well,
understand what I'm just trying
we
to figure out
we
how
don't
did we
know her
get
state of
here.
mind, but pretty much gonna put out there for everybody. Oh, he's dead. I mean, we don't know her state of mind or what was how it was put, but pretty much put out there that man is dead because he ain't called me back. And Dietrich was saying that she DM'd him.
So she DM'd him. She DM'd you looking for him. Talk about
Yes.
have you heard? Have you seen this?
Yep. Yep.
Wow.
She was like, I'm concerned,
I'm concerned.
but I
Like I
but
would like if I was talking to a dude real heavy and
Hmm.
he went missing, before I came to the conclusion that he ghosted me, I might check with a couple people. Have you heard from him? Is he okay?
and that's how it was. That's how it was. That's genuinely how it was. But here's the thing though, like that's not the first person that has contacted me about one of the cast members. I don't know why people feel comfortable to contact me about the cast members and asking me where they at and what they doing. Should be funny to me. Like, I be dying. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to use a cuss word, but it be funny to me. You know what I'm saying? And most of them, I don't even respond to because I just be like, nah, I'm like not in that mental capacity. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch going on, so I'm not even concerned with that. But I get a lot of women who DM me about cast members and wanting to know how they doing and where they at, and yeah, it happens more frequently than what y'all think it does.
Because the timeline of the whole the death thing and then the Facebook post is why the rumor is circling and saying that this person allegedly
There was
was
a
the
Facebook
one.
post.
It was a Facebook post saying that, hey, I know he's dead or whatever. I forgot. And so then it went from there to the websites. And so it's just the timeline. It's a lot. Yes.
So, okay. So if you've gone to the extreme to say this man is dead, the beloved nigga has passed away. So don't nobody check with his mama, his family, anybody, his sisters, his cousins, his brothers. Now you've been talking to this man for a while to where you're concerned, where you're reaching out to see if he's okay. So you don't know how to get in touch with any of his family to make sure that he ain't gone to see Jesus. When is the funeral? I'ma send some flowers. Anything, nothing.
But
Ain't
that's
no.
my point. To make, I mean, maybe she thought that she was significant, but at the end, she probably wasn't a significant person. So maybe she didn't even know his people. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she didn't even
Mm.
meet the kids and all those types of things. How many times you didn't date a guy? You know what I'm saying? He like, yeah, I don't let everybody meet my kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I have a very strict rule. If my mother doesn't know who you are, then we never actually dated, friend. I'm sorry. You were just a trial run. So sorry about it. um, yeah, I don't know how you go so far as to be like, oh God, the man is dead because he ain't returned my phone call. Like after a while, if you ain't returned, first of all, I gotta notice that you ain't returned a text or that's I'm terrible at this,
Look,
but I gotta
period.
notice first because if we're talking or if you're just part of the roster, I might get consumed with other things, and then I don't even. It might take a minute for me to figure out. I ain't heard from this.
But that's why I asked Dietrich because he said also in the chat, he said it's happened before with other, like, not saying to him necessarily that he knows women have gone this far. And so I'm like, are you
Yeah, women
serious?
do
Women
crazy
mess these
stuff.
women
Why
up
y'all
where
acting like
they,
women not crazy? Y'all women, y'all know y'all crazy. Women are crazy.
sir. I ain't never been that crazy. I
I've
ain't
never I've
listen. And
never
I've
done
had a
that.
man or two standing on my porch at 3 in the morning talking about, can I talk to you for a second? But I ain't never been that far gone to where I'm saying, oh, he didn't return my messages or funds. That he's got to be dead. There's no other reason why he's not talking to me. He must be 6 feet. Never ever, never in the 46 years of me living, never, ever, ever, ever
So
have
you
I
don't
thought.
know. So you don't know no friends that do some crazy stuff. You ain't got no
I didn't
friends.
say that I don't know. I don't
Okay,
have
all
friends that
right.
do
That's
crazy
what I'm
stuff.
saying. That's what
I
I'm
ain't never.
saying.
I don't have no friends that's gonna go to the extreme to think that somebody.
I thought you were yelling on the phone. I was coming. I was coming.
I'm sorry, my kid was like, I heard you yelling. I was coming. He was coming to regulate.
I was coming.
Go away.
I got
girl.
a car. I got a full tank of gas.
No, there's
So
see,
you ain't
That
never
that's
heard
that's your child.
nobody say,
that's very much my kid.
you ain't never heard nobody say I wish you was dead. None of that.
Not I wish. I don't know. I don't wish death on nobody.
You ain't never heard
Well,
nobody say that.
I've
but
heard people do
for
it, yes.
That's
somebody
what I'm
for
talking
somebody to
about.
put
So
that
that's
out there,
But I wish you were dead is different than I know this nigga dead because he didn't return my text messages. That's two different things, beloved.
is
That's
it?
not the same thing.
Is it?
Yeah, no, that's not the same thing.
Is it?
Saying I know this nigga has to be dead because he didn't return my text messages and calls is not the same thing as, oh, I wish you would just drop dead. Now listen, Speaking of that, okay, so maybe I have wished death on somebody.
Yeah, exactly. See that? Yeah. Okay.
But listen, it wasn't out loud. I was just talking to the Lord about it. I wasn't saying it to that person.
Lord
Listen,
Jesus.
that's how I
But,
listen. It
but
was,
my thing is the websites are so similar. I was thinking if a person wants to create a website more than one time like that, and because if you notice, you have to type in a certain keyword to find the websites.
Right.
So it's not like you typed in his name and all of a sudden it came up, oh da da da. It's you gotta type in certain keywords. So that's why I said it's like it was a strategic move. It really was.
Right.
Ronald's in the chat. What's up, Ronald? Ronald says that Ron says some women just crazy. You can't respond to some of these women, especially if they already pointed you out from the show.
Yep.
What does it got to do with? What does that have to do with what we're talking about?
I think he's thinking that some women are seeking these men out because they saw them on the
Mm-hmm.
show.
Oh, okay,
Yep.
okay, okay.
And that's the particular reason why they're seeking them
Yep.
out is
Yep.
because I saw him on TV
Mm-hmm.
and the other voices in my head said that's my nigga. So I
Yep.
must go out and make
Jesus.
him. That's what they got going on.
Yep.
Some
And they
some
forget
women
that we
are
just normal
nuttier than a
people.
fruitcake.
They do forget that. Has anybody? I wonder has anybody else got hit up by her, Dedrick?
I
I'm
have no
wondering.
idea. I have no idea. Like I have no idea. I just know that it happens quite frequently. I don't want to put everybody's business out in the street, and I'm not saying it
Oh no,
happens.
no, of course.
I'm not saying it happens frequently with Joel. I'm just saying it
No, I
happens
got you.
very frequently where people will hit me up with people that they know that I'm cool with, and they'll be like, "Hey, I'm trying to reach him. He's not returning my phone calls, and
Probably
I'm
because they figured out you was crazy.
I'm concerned about him and stuff." And I just be like, "Man, look, I don't know."
Not ma'am.
And I don't even call it. I don't even call them and talk to them about it because it's not worth it. But I don't ghost people. You know what I'm
Mr.
saying?
Trick, I want to know why you so nice that everybody feel like they can come to you and be like, "Hey, have you seen?"
You know, I I've always had this where people will come. If I'm in a bar, I've had people come up to me and tell me their whole life stories. You know what I'm saying? Like seriously. So I don't know if I don't know if I got a friendly face. My mama says the God in me, you know what I'm saying? And and that's probably what it is. But I have people come and tell me their whole stories, and I just sit there and I listen to them. You know what I'm saying? I respond back to them, and I don't look at them in judgment or nothing like that. I just keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes people need an outlet. And in these days and times, all this crazy stuff that's going on, some people they can't function. So they need something. They need somebody to speak to. Everybody ain't got somebody they can go to and speak to. So if that's what God put me on this earth to do is to speak to people, then I'll do it. I'll do it. But I don't play the foolishness either. So we good.
What you mean by saying you don't ghost people? What you mean by that? You said in the chat too.
Like I don't like, and this ain't no shade to nobody, but I'm 49. I don't have time to ghost you. If I don't like you, I don't like you.
Mm.
If what we did was what we did, that's what we did. I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to let you know what you here for in the beginning. If we about to be on a merry-go-round, I'm going to let you know we about to be on a merry-go-round. If we going to be on a roller coaster, I'm going to let you know, hey, this is about to be a roller coaster. Are you sure you're ready for this? If I'm telling you, hey, this is just a sexual thing, that's what this is, and that's all I got for you, then I'm telling you that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm grown enough where I can do that, and I want to give you that ample opportunity to make that decision on your own. So then you can't come
I
back
love it.
you can't come back to me later on, kicking my car door in, or breaking my window or whatever, you know what I'm saying, just because the sex was good. Like you can't do that, you know what I'm saying. You're gonna blame that on yourself now because I told you what you was in it for. I'm a girl dad, right? So I would want somebody to be real with my daughters. You know what I'm saying? As long as you keep it real, we good. If you're a dirt bag, then tell her you're a dirt bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell her ahead of time, but if she might not listen to me.
Right.
So if you honest with her and let her know, hey, look, I'm just here. I'm just for the hit. That's what I'm here for. Not that I want my daughters to be used in that way, but I mean,
Reality.
life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you
Just
have to
give them
be
the opportunity to decide if that's what they want to do.
exactly. I mean,
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've gotten more women off of being real than being, you know what I'm saying, anything else. Nobody's saying he is, Ron. I'm just
Ron
saying,
hit the link.
yeah,
Ron hit the link.
nobody's saying he is, bro. Nobody's saying he ghosts nobody. I'm just saying what I know what happened on the other end. I did receive a message from a lady in concerns to that.
Ron, did you get a message from the lady too?
And to be honest, Ron, if a woman is reaching out to other people, then
That
obviously
means she cares about what happened.
well,
Like she knows what
what I'm saying is, I mean, look, we put crazy in the same sentence sometimes. But what I'm saying is, obviously, he is not responding to her that she's going to Dedrick or whoever else she asked about. I don't know who else she asked about. Her. I'm pretty sure it wasn't just Dedrick. She would just pick one person randomly. I'm pretty sure she other people's up as well, and maybe they didn't say nothing. Maybe Dedrick was the only one that responded. You give me a lot of variables with
You
this.
could have put a bunch of feelers out.
Yeah,
Because
I don't know why I always do it. I just do it. I respond back to people. Some of them I don't, and then some of them I be like, all right, let me hit this person up and see if they all right. Because I never would want somebody to do something to themselves because I didn't just,
return
respond
it.
back. Yeah. That's
Right.
just that stuff that's crazy. People do that though. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta be realistic. That's crazy. People do that though. You know
Turn
what
that
I'm
down the back, Ron. Ron, turn that down.
Ron coming in hot. Okay.
Always. So, Ron, you said Joe didn't ghost that woman. Ron? You said Joe didn't ghost that woman. Ron, turn that down. Lord have mercy.
My volume?
No. Turn the volume turn the volume down or whatever you're playing in the background. Whatever you were watching. Did you really laugh it? Whatever you were watching, turn it down. So it won't play in the background. Okay, Ron, you said Joe didn't ghost that woman. Ron? Did he turn that on? Wait, he's muted.
You told him turn the volume down. Now he can't hear.
You hear me now?
I ain't got time for you, Dedrick. Oh my God, Jesus! I ain't got time for you, Dedrick. He still got me.
Close the tab, honey.
Ron, whatever you have playing in the background, turn that down, like the TV or computer. Whatever you have playing in the background, turn that down, like the TV or computer. Whatever you have playing in the background.
Put it in the text him and tell him.
Can you hear me?
Oh, and he's gone. He's gonna figure it out and come back. He's gonna figure it out.
Ron, Dedrick, stop. Ron, Dedrick got me tickled and I can't even talk. I'm trying to be so serious and I can't even do it, Abby. I swear I'm struggling right now because all I see is Dedrick laughing back there. I'm so like, okay, so Dedrick, you are not helping me at all. Jesus, Abby, you just said this so quick.
I'm sorry.
Ain't nothing I can do. I can't go over Ron's house and turn the thing down.
Ron, so Ron, if you're in the chat, whenever you're watching, whatever you're watching on your computer or whatever device, turn that down when you go on the live. Otherwise, it's gonna play back. So
Dedrick is tickled.
I can't even. Okay. I'm watching Dedrick, and I was trying to be so professional, and I'm like, all I could say was Ron. I looked over. Dedrick was over there And then when he hit unmute and then played back the video,
So my
Dedrick was
question is,
he get over the nerves.
my question is,
Oh
we know
Jesus.
that the man is not dead.
Right.
We know
Yes.
that. So my question now, now I feel like I need to be nosy. Like, so did you stop talking to her because you just didn't want to talk to her no more, or was your circumstances playing a pivotal part into why you could not necessarily reach out to Miss Ma'ams, or like what happened?
If I was him, I would do like Beyonce. I just wouldn't say nothing.
Wow. Oh no, you could not say nothing to me. No, that's
I
not how
know,
that
no,
works.
I'm
You
not
have
talking
to
about
you have to
this. I'm
respond and
talking
say
about
something in text
the
message.
questions that you asking. I would never respond to any of them. I would just do the Beyonce.
Ron, what are you playing in the background?
I do not know what this thing is doing on my phone.
Go back to your YouTube and press pause on the live.
Oh, is there a tab open? Another tab that's open.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
Dedrick, I cannot stand you, Jesus. Ron, close
First of
the
all,
other
I don't
tab.
understand how.
I've done it
Not
before.
for me. I would have these questions if I was the woman who you stopped talking to. You can't Beyonce me.
Okay, well, hold on, Ron.
Listen,
Yes.
if I have opened the daycare for you and let you drop your kids off, you can't Beyonce me. You can't do it. I won't let you. I won't.
You just stop.
You gonna have to say something.
Ron, what
You
did you
gonna have
mean?
to.
What did you mean by that he didn't ghost her? I know I'm laughing. I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at Dedrick. I'm sorry. So I'm really. I know I'm more official of this. So Why did? Why did you say that in the chat?
Because he didn't ghost anybody. You know what I mean? People gotta understand that everybody here is real human beings. Kamisha, you, Dedrick, you, myself, we all go through real life shit, and we need a break from people and to get things together and stuff like that. That don't mean I ghost you. That means I'm dealing with real shit. Past
No, beloved,
reality
that's not
TV,
how.
past dating, past everything.
So just so we all aware of what the definition of ghosting is that if you are in communication with someone and then that person stops communicating and has no intentions to start recommunicating for you could ghost somebody for a couple days, for a couple months. You still ghosted the person.
I think he would have checked back to recommunicate. Not no more. She shouldn't done this crazy stuff, but but yeah, she got to shot her own self in the foot. I believe.
I mean, we don't know if he may have told her that I can't deal with this right now, and I'm just being honest. Some women will see a message like that and they ignore it, um, saying I can give him back or whatever. I mean, we don't know if there was a last text message where it was like right now I can't or whatever, and she just ignored it and was like I want you anyway. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
For
I don't
somebody to
think he
say
would have
somebody,
gone to the extreme of if he had said, "Hey, I need to take a break. I got a lot of stuff going on. I can't do this right now." I don't think she would have been like, "Oh, well, he's dying. He's gonna die. He's dead." It's
Dedrick,
oh
stop.
Jesus, he done took my husband from me. Jesus, oh God, he gone.
No, I feel like
I
for
don't think. I
somebody.
just don't think that
No,
doesn't
no.
even make
I
logical
feel
sense.
like I'm gonna be honest with you guys. To me, for somebody to say somebody is dead, that means you're a little bit on the cray side, and you mad this
No,
man is not calling you. No, you can't. I'm sorry. You don't have the right to put out somebody is dead. You're not the wife, even if you are the girlfriend. Come on, who right do you have to put out somebody is deceased?
listen. For me personally, unless I was at the hospital and they came and put your body in the bag, I'm not gonna say I know you dead if I didn't see you dead.
That's a
So
normal
that's
response
just
to me.
me
But see what I'm saying?
personally.
That's but see, Ebbie, that is a normal response. Anyone will feel that way, even if that was by my man, my fiance, or whatever it is. But for this woman who was, according to everybody, she could have been an acquaintance. I don't know. The guys don't know, Dietrich or Ron. What I'm saying is she wasn't the girl. She wasn't like the fiance or, so for you to put that to somebody has passed on, I don't rock with that. You I just don't. That man
It's
has
crazy,
children.
but I've been in situations where, let's say hypothetically that, I got some business I got to take care of, like kids involved, whatever is serious, and I don't got time to be on the phone or answering anybody, and I go, and somebody's trying to text you, and then the last text they'll hit you with is, "Man, you're hitting me back. Are you alive?" And then you still don't hear nothing after that. Nah, she's crazy to take that and make it mean that the guy's passed away, but I can see something like that happening in this situation.
Even if that
I'm
happened,
still gonna
Ron, what
confirm with
right would that
somebody.
woman have? I'm sorry, I
I'm
wouldn't
not
do
saying
that.
she's
Like,
right. She did
I'm with
wrong.
Ebbie. Unless my dude is like, I'm there. Is that him in the bag? Yes, that's him. I'm not about to say nobody is dead. I'm not putting it out there. Not for nobody I just dated for a few weeks, and I'm not. I don't know for anybody listening. I'm just saying a small amount of time we were dating. Maybe we had a rendezvous here or there. I'm not putting it out there. If I hadn't heard from him, I'm assuming we're done, or he ghosted me, or I hear from when I hear from him. But I'm not gonna put that out there. I think that's weird.
I just think some of y'all need to stop giving out relationship dick to women you don't plan to keep. Cause that's I honestly think that's what this is. Like he was giving out relationship dick, and when they do that, they tend to talk to you crazy while y'all in the bed, but then they don't really mean that shit. And so when they go on about their business after they got what they needed from you, and you think you in a relationship because he gave you relationship dick, and then your mind go crazy, and then you end up with shit like this.
Ebbie,
Stop saying I love you to everybody, please. Stop
Ebbie,
saying that.
do that right there, Ebbie. Do that right there.
That is Ebbie. What I don't know what.
Ebbie, do that right there. There you go. Shoot that gun, girl. Shoot it.
She's right, though. She right.
Shoot it.
It's easy. It's coming to you easy. It's consequences to it for a man. Don't accept that.
Listen, I had to learn. It's a hard lesson. I had to learn it myself. You can't give everybody the razzle dazzle because they can't handle it.
You can't make
sometimes you just gotta give
them
love.
Hey was some real stuff.
You can't put that. You can't do everything for everybody.
No,
that movie was a song in the 70s. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. My dad would tell me all the time. That movie, movie Thin Line Between Love and Hate came out. My dad was like, that song. He played it for me. The old songs, and this happened all the time. Like, and this was like he was saying in the 70s and 60s or whatever. So this story is just a 2023 version of what happened when grits got flying on you, like the whole Al Green thing. This is nothing new. I'm just keeping it real. It's the teacher. I'm just saying this is nothing new. That's a true story. When that man came home, some hot ass grits in his face.
His wife did him in with the
look. I'm just keeping it real, saying that look, this is like an old record from the 70s. Her putting it out there to me is so crazy. So I guess I'm like agreeing with Dedrick when he's saying women and Ron that women do crazy stuff, but it's not really fair to like, okay, if a man said I love you, my woman, when they busted one out in the middle of the sheets, like you said, I mean, you can't handle it. I just think you need to just, I don't know, man. It's too much.
But that's what I say.
That good? Come on, man. What'd you say?
You know how you stop that? By letting the woman know ahead of time what it's about.
Right. Let me know. I won't even open that part of myself up to you. If you've told me what it was from the beginning, I don't want no relationship. This not gonna lead to no feelings. This is just I'm a drive by and drop off my kids and then I'm gone. Then that's just what it is.
What if she's the type of person? It doesn't matter to me. Guys, honestly, for somebody to put out on a website, or maybe even goes as far as create a website, because they were all the same, all of them, to say this man is dead, that is like out there.
She pissed a lot of people off.
That's what comes from. That's why you have conversations with people before you even get into this stuff, because you got to see if they dots all connect. Because some people can hide it really good. So you got to ask the appropriate questions, regardless of what it's going to be with that person, whether it's going to be, that's going to be your person, or whether this is just a temporary daycare for you to drop your kids off. You need to know.
I make love to you, but I don't love you.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on,
I
Ron.
don't.
You said she pissed off people off. Is
If
that what you said?
wait, pause.
Yeah, she
If
pissed a lot
you
of people
just
off.
if
I
it's
got
just a thing
a
of
lot of phone
convenience,
calls.
I
These
don't need you to
production
do
people,
that.
it's pissing people off.
I don't
Hold on,
need you to do that.
wait. Hold on, hold
I
on.
need you to.
Hold on,
I'm
Ron.
gonna try not to be vulgar with it.
Please don't
Listen,
be vulgar. Hold on, I want to hear it. Now,
that's
Ron,
not what we're not. I'm not looking
deep,
for you to make love to
I
me
need
if
her
you're
to.
not my man. That's not what I'm looking for from you. That's not what I signed up for. If I wanted love and roses and flowers, I that's not
Oh my God.
no. That's not what I came here for. I don't That's not what I signed up for. At least, sir, no, that's not.
Ron, tell me what you were saying about. I just stopped laughing. Tell me what you said. She pissed off a lot of people.
Yeah, for bringing this out there. I mean, I've gotten calls from people that, that was on production and things of that nature that was like, what's going on? Because Joelle was close to a lot of us. He's one of my, good friends, close to D, close to a lot of the girls and things of that nature. And, and for her to put this out like that, they were mad.
Oh, wow. Damn.
That's sad.
That's why I tried to jump on it real quick to say, yo, this is fake. You know what I mean? Like, what's going on? And I was kind of mad that people were asking me for receipts and stuff. I'm like, dude, I know.
Oh, they were? Damn. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, I talked to his sister all the time. You know what I mean?
Wow. I wasn't.
This is the
even
reason
doing
I
that.
don't follow none of the people. This is the reason.
They said they want a receipt from Ron. Ron was like, I thought he was getting irritated. Quick, a receipt.
That came from the
Why you gonna
network.
follow me?
That came from what?
The own network. You saw that on
Oh, damn. So that's messed up. So that means the own net. I mean, you know what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say, that's messed up. That family, friends, business people, everybody involved wanted to know if that man was dead because of that. That's cold to me. I don't rock with that because it's different. Something happened to him, and people want to know what was going on. Something legit was happening, and I was scrambling trying to figure out. Nothing happened to this man, and you're putting it out there because you didn't get a text message. I think that's bullshit.
But here's my thing. Here's my only issue with this whole thing. If you're not dead, it take you 30 seconds to come up here and be like, hey, today is such and such a day. I'm not dead, y'all. And then just be done and then walk away. Why is there such mystery about, and you still ain't showed up to say, hey, I'm not dead?
Cause he doing the Beyonce thing. That's the smart thing. Just do the Beyonce thing.
No, because then niggas
you ain't gonna answer
and they really think you dead. And people is hiding it.
Don't say nothing. Just do the Beyonce thing.
But you not Beyonce. Okay.
He probably
but look what happened. But hold on,
another 10,000 followers because they think he didn't pass away.
I'm saying
Not
that, but not saying anything has got this man with an obituary out there on 4 different websites,
and all of them fake,
and probably made by the same person. From what we're all coming to the conclusion, hey, keep my cheeks.
Well, like I said, he's fine. We know where Joel's at. I mean, Joel could be filming without a phone and can't get to know. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff could be going on. So don't.
That's true too.
Because he does act. You know what I mean? He does do that as one of
my thing is this:
I
if the
feel like I
man
was
wants
forced
to be
into
private,
caring about this.
oh no, I'm being with you. If a man wanted to be all woman or whoever wants to be private and didn't want everybody to know whatever, I think it's that person's right. For somebody,
what happened? For somebody to, oh Lord Jesus, fix it.
Evie, you got a bird in your house, Evie?
No, that is my children keep touching my freaking smoke detector, and I'm trying not to act crazy because when you used to living by yourself and then you have gas, and then they touching things in your house and almost setting your kitchen on fire. So they'll took the battery out the damn smoke detector every time they cook. So it be chirping. Listen, I'm stressed. Okay, y'all just pray my strength.
I will.
I can get my daughter and her fiance.
So
and my grandbaby
Ron, how you been responding to all of this? If everybody been, not everybody, but people been hitting you up about it, how you been responding to it?
Well, like I said, if it's Dedrick, if it's Stacy, if it's, you know what I mean, I'll let them know, what's going on and everybody's fine. But yeah, if it's just a random person, I don't have to respond to it. Like, this is fake news. It's just another, person looking for attention on outlet. Let it be. He's fine. He's good spirits.
It would never even dawn on me to be like, oh, let me text Ron and see if he knows. It wouldn't even enter my intellect.
Wait a minute, you put fake news under my post, sir. Ron.
What? I did.
I posted. Did you stop? I posted a post about it, but I wasn't saying that I agreed with it. And your ass posted fake news. You just said that shit. I'm like, wait a minute. You posted it under my post.
I was just trying to make sure you knew that it was that.
I already knew. The post said he is not, or I said I don't believe it, and I said why is Google? You know what, Ron? You know I'm gonna check you in public. I don't care. I can't believe he's.
I didn't mean it that way. I meant like this. I didn't mean you was giving us
fake news. You could have texted her. You should have DM'd her fake news, and she would have been. I'm
trying. Hey, baby, I'm trying to stop the momentum at this point. I'm trying to nip this
I'm not no stranger. I didn't put it. I'm not a stranger. Look, y'all like family. Okay, at this point.
Okay.
I just met you 2 weeks ago, or 3-4 weeks ago.
The fake news is for your audience because everybody was starting running with it.
Don't try it, Ron.
They was running with it.
Try it with that.
They still ran with it. They still ran with it.
Ron, no.
They still ran with it.
Ron, you try to pull that crap? No. DJ, you are.
I put fake news on everybody's site thing came up with it. It was the exact same
thing. I am not everybody.
You just seen that a couple times.
Ron. I am not everybody. I am family. I am so irritated. Go remove that
you
damn
hit me up
comment.
the DM and ask, I would have told you.
Ron, go remove that comment. Put something else on there.
Okay, I got you.
I'm supposed to be the sister of the family. Look how you do me.
Nah,
I thought about that. Wait a minute. What the hell? Talking about fake news.
How very dare you, sir? How very dare you? Come on, Tyler. Tell us some fake news.
I'm sitting listening to him talking about I put it in fake news. People don't care. I said, wait. You put that shit on mine. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, so has anybody else heard from the young lady, the mystery? Because nobody knows who she is allegedly, or they know we ain't saying. Has anybody else heard from her at all? Because I'm pretty sure this live, somebody gonna DM her. I went live tonight. I don't know her. Girl.
We don't even know who she is. How somebody gonna DM her?
Oh, the cast know. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus, not a cast.
So,
okay, amen.
I mean, I'm saying, but they don't tell everything. They're real cool about that. I'm saying she gonna end up DM somebody tonight. She can DM me. Tell whoever's listening. They don't have to say anything. Tell her she can DM me.
DM you and say what?
You gonna clear her name, Kamisha?
You said what?
You gonna clear her name?
I don't do that. I let people speak on my platform. Thank you. Please reviews.
All right. Well, Jesus.
I don't say anything. They speak, and then that is all. Whatever happens, it happens. So she's welcome here, like everybody else has been. Oh Lord Jesus!
You're gonna be like, Kamisha, I made a mistake. You clear my name.
Ron, go delete that comment. Talking about fake news. That was
not go delete it.
Delete it and put another comment on there.
I'm deleting it. I got you right now.
I need a comment saying, "This is my girl Kamisha. She don't put out fake news. God damn it." Did you have an elephant?
Well, you didn't put it out there like you was drinking the tea on it. You was like, "What's this?"
I was like, I know this fool. I've known him forever. I said, okay, that's what's up.
Kamisha from Louisiana, you know how we are. We bugging her. She is like, boy, I don't care about nothing. Saying delete that fake news.
Yeah, it's going down. It's going down. I'm looking for it right now.
She's like, we can talk about that other stuff later, but right now. Look, I didn't work hard for my platform.
Yes,
You
she
better
has.
tell again, Dedrick. I cannot stand you. I swear to God. Oh, my feet hurt so bad, Jesus. Oh my God. How minutes I come? I did not know that this quick live was gonna turn to an hour and a half live at freaking almost 1 in the morning. But that's what goes on over here. Quick review shenanigans about Ready to Love, as always, my home, my spot. All right, guys, we're finna get off of here and go. Ron, I'm gonna check my messages. I better see a new
Yes, I'm
comment,
looking
sir.
for it right now. I got to scroll down. You posted. You got a lot of.
It's good. It's done.
That's my boy, Ron. He hurt my feelings a little bit, but that's my boy. All right,
Not your
y'all.
feelings hurt